Okay. Hi everyone. On this video, we would like to present our project progress for the last half of semester. So this presentation is a part of English presentation. So the title of our presentation is the next evolution of record games. Before we go to the presentation, I would like to introduce our team member. First, there is Mohammad Hisyam, myself, followed by Jesayas Harianja, Dearna, Fajri, Sigit Yuryanto, and Mohammad Suhadi. So before we go to the project, I would like to outline what we're going through on this presentation. So first, there will be introduction, which will explain the basic of this project and what is this project all about. Second, there will be a problem, which explain the basic problem of this project, then followed by a theoretical base, method of solving problem, and project plan. And lastly, we have conclusion, which uh, will give you the conclusion of this project and a little bit demo of our project. So without further ado, first there will be introduction, which will be explained by Sigit. Sigit, time is yours.
Okay, introduction. Next. Okay, this slide I want to explain about introduction Breakout games. Breakout is an arcade game developed and published by Arta and released on May 13, 1976. And as many other arcade games, current generation might not familiar with this game because arcade game tends to be out of date. And that's why on this project, we intend to create a breakout game with a modern touch, so current generation could play and enjoy it. Next. Okay, this slide, I want to present what is breakout game. The original gameplay of breakout actual quite simple. We play by control the pedal, which from this pedal we can bounce a ball and use this ball to break the block on upper side of the screen. And we won this game by breaking all the block on the screen. And we lose the game if the ball touches the ground. Okay, next. Problem. One of the problem with breakout is the gameplay, which tends to be monotone and repetitive. And game progression of breakout also slow. Also, there's not much of variety when it comes to breakout game, which makes this game little bit boring. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Sigit, for your explanation. Next, we have theoretical base, which will be explained by Mecca. Mecca, time is yours.
What makes a breakout game? There's no specific qualification for breakout. The original gameplay is a game to break some blocks with ball through pedal. But some people also consider all the games involving ball and breaking a blocks can be considered as breakout. Next.
Okay, next we have method of solving problem, which will be explained by Haris. Haris, time is yours.
Okay, next is a method of solving problem. As has been explained before, breakout game tends to be monotone and boring. That's why under this project, we intend to create a breakout game with more modern look so people can enjoy this game. Next. Next is designing the game. To make the game look more modern and fresh, we create a different gameplay instead of the original gameplay with pedal. We create the gameplay to more flexible with the ball just shoot out directly. The gameplay design of our game can be looked on the right picture.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Haris, for your explanation. So next there will be the new gameplay of our game, which will be explained by Jesayas. Jesayas, your time.
Okay, I will explain about our new gameplay. Our new gameplay is a different with the original breakout. Instead of the only one ball in your game player, all could shoot out multiple balls. We also give the block a number, and the block only breaks when the number goes to 0. This number gives the game more progression. So the gameplay will not be repetitive. Player winning this game by breaking all the blocks and lose when they run out of the balls. Modern look approach. To make a game look more modern, we also decide to use different color plate. We use more soft color to make this game look more modern. In technical specification, as for the device or platform, we will make this game under Arduino with touch support. This game will have dedicated device, be more portable, and can be carried anywhere. The aspect look of this device can be looked on the right picture. Okay.
Yeah, thank you,
Project planning and-
Jesayas, for
Okay.
your explanation. So next there will be project planning, which will be elaborated by Suhadi. Suhadi, your time.
Okay. Project plan. Overall planning of the project. The planning of our project start off with designing the game, then moving to the coding and implementation, and on the last there will be finishing. Okay, next. Designing the game. On this tag, we discuss the design of the game, the concept of the gameplay, and the technical specification of the game. Okay, next. Coding and implementation. This tag basically where we do the coding and implementation of the design of our game to make the real playable game. Currently, we still on and this tag. Next, finishing. The finishing step basically where we do all the necessary finishing of this game, including testing the game in real life and do the necessary fix. Next. Okay, back to Hisyam.
Okay, thank you. So last we have conclusion. So the conclusion of this game is the current generation might not be familiar with breakout game because this game might be out of date and have been played for a long time ago and not very fun to play. So with this project, we hope that the current generation can play breakout game and could find this game is interesting. So that's why on this project, we intend to make a more modern look game and more beautiful game. So last we have a little bit demo of this game. So we can watch on the video here. So this is basically the game we were trying to make. So it's different with the original breakout, which using only one ball. We will use a lot of ball and the gameplay will be refreshed and look new, more modern. Okay, so that's the end of our presentation. I would like to apologize if we have something wrong during this presentation, maybe misspelled word or something. And lastly, I want to say thank you for all of you watching our presentation. See you around.